So we finally got our property out east and figured we should get something a little nicer than a tent to stay in while we're out there. Molly always has really good luck and somehow found this 69 20-foot Terry. Could be an 18 because it's only got one axle, but we were told it's a 20 foot. So the big selling point was the awesome blue retro interior and the fact that everything was supposedly functional. The guy who owned it before us took this window out to put AC in, and I decided to put the functional window back in. I can understand why he would want AC in there as it gets really hot. Nadia was making sure we were not going to leave her behind. Got her all hooked up with the anti-sway bars, which took some figuring out, and we hit the road. We still were not the official owners of the property, and we needed to stop along the way and close. So we made a quick stop and went to the title company, and the property was officially ours. It was too hot to leave Nadia in the trailer.
Like a bird on a tree, I'm just sitting here. I got time, it's clear to see. From up here, the world seems small. We can sit together. It's so beautiful, you and me. We meant to be in the great outdoors, forever free. Sometimes you need to go and take a step back to see the truth around you. From a distance you can tell.
We never mind taking breaks on dirt roads, that's for sure.
There she is.
Happy?
Yeah.
So this was our first trip out as owners of the property. We bought the camper, we signed the paperwork, and this was our first time coming out after looking at it and deciding that we wanted to buy it. The camper's been parked in 3 different locations. This was the first spot, which we really liked because it was kind of in the middle of the property, but then we moved it behind the house trying to get it so that we could hook it up to the septic tank, and finally moved it back over by the Quonset hut because kind of got sick of walking back and forth. But there's the second spot and didn't really work out going into the septic tank, so moved the thing around a lot, and we'll probably end up putting it in the Quonset hut for the winter so it doesn't get too damaged from the weather. So there she is. The best sunrise is the one you're watching, and it's always better with a cup of coffee. Molly keeping the camper cozy and tidy. Nadia loves her bed. She needs a little work, but for sure better than tent camping. So today is kind of a day of randomness. Molly showed up yesterday afternoon, and I was planning to go to town, and I got her to go with me. So I went to Menards, which is a very overwhelming store for me, and my goal was to get stuff to try to fix the pressure regulator for the propane on the camper, and also get enough electrical supplies to try and test this electrical panel out in the shop. I did a bunch of work on it, and it's still nothing's better, but I did clean it up quite a bit. So now I'm going to get rid of these switches, these outlets, put in new Romex, which is unbelievably expensive right now. So I paid $80 for 250 feet of 12.2. I get 12.2, yeah. Outdoor, which I think was cheaper than indoor for some reason. I could have got that yellow insulated, but I got outdoor. That was $186 for 250 feet. I think it's a world record right now. So of course, when I need it. So I'm going to try to work on that this afternoon. Really my goal is just to, I just want to tap into the 2 hots, or just 1 hot, and then back to ground, and see if I can run my saw out here. It doesn't make sense to me what's going on with that. I think it's bad ground, so I'm going to try to eliminate that and see if that helps. So the other thing was, when we bought the camper, the guy told us the regulator was bad. I didn't even test it. That's the old one I took off. Of course, you can't find this company, Helco. Looked online. Everybody says you need a 2-stage or dual stage regulator. And I spent literally 2.5 hours walking around Menards looking for this thing. Should have gone to an RV shop, would have saved me a lot of time. This is what I bought. So I got the fittings put back in using Teflon tape, which I need to redo that with some putty later, but I'll test to see if it leaks with soapy water when I'm done. We were thinking we were gonna have to get these tanks refilled, and I'm like, they probably won't refill them because they're old tanks, but they're actually full of gas. So cleaned this up a little bit, simple green. I'm going to mount this thing on, put all this stuff back together, see if we can cook in here tonight. A little bit scary messing with gas, but just got it figured out, right? Okay, and the other thing, Molly is over working on trying to get the little house cleaned up. So I'll take you over there and show you what she's got going on over there. So give me a second here. Put my mask on and we'll head over. See you in a few. So got the new regulator in. I didn't bolt it down because I kind of want to put, I just use regular Teflon tape, which maybe that's fine, but I want to put some of the gas, the pink, I guess it's the pink stuff that you use. I don't know. But that's good enough for now. And let's go see if it works. All right. I thought it had a lighter, but it doesn't. Yep. So it's kind of windy in here. So that way we can warm up the cabin too. If we need to heat the bananas right now, but well, that might work. The light. See, it's weird because there's two circuits in here. There's one for DC for the battery, and there's one for AC to plug in, but the DC stuff, like this hood, I think runs on battery, but we want to run it on power. So what do we have to get a battery to run the hood and a bunch of other stuff? It's kind of weird. So anyways, that's a win, and I wish I would have done that about 2 months ago because I've been cooking everything in the garage. It's going to be nice to cook dinner in here tonight. Although we don't have any water, so how much of a mess do we want to make? And I think based on that, I'm going to celebrate with a non-alcoholic beer. Go out, fly. Did you go out? So funny, it's like when I was a kid, my mom would get so mad at me. You're letting the flies in! And now I get it. It's a thing, like to try to keep the flies out, especially in here. I don't know where they come in. The screen door through here. This is so awesome to open up. It makes such a breeze. So I gotta steal this handle, go up here, and run the right direction. The other vent doesn't have a screen on it. I feel like the flies get in through here, but boy, does it make a nice breeze when you do that. The fridge, stocked full. Ammonia fridge, works. Man, this all works. I'm going to show Molly where the pipe's broken. I got to fix that, but I think I'm going to have to take the heater out to get to the piping, the drain piping, to fix it. I tried to epoxy it and it failed. I might try that. I might try that again. Oh, this has hinges on it. It comes up, huh? I don't know how that works. I need to tighten that down, but I'm gonna have to take this whole cover off here. Can I help you? My office. I'm talking, having my celebratory. Can I cook you something on the stove? Hey, Shoes, what's up? You're not so simple anymore, are you?
Okay.
Okay.
Is there a particular one?
There's 3 you can choose from.
But I mean, is there a particular one that...
Light them all.
Wow. That's awesome.
I'm just glad we didn't do it 3 months ago.
That's fucking awesome.
I get a.
Good job, baby.
Oh! Thank you, baby.
Hopefully it's not leaking.
Yeah, it's okay. Life's short anyways, might as well get it over with. That's not a very
How
good thing
freaking
to say.
awesome is that? That's freaking awesome.
Super awesome.
I don't know. You can either be in or out. You're gonna be kind of away.
How do you think the oven works?
I don't know.
Same way, like you light it?
You have to read about it.
I don't hear any gas coming out of it. I guess we don't need to do any baking tonight, huh? No, she like. Trying to figure out what I'm gonna have for dinner. Pancakes. There's black beans. There's bread. A little bit of spaghetti left. That'd be fine. Not much. Okay. I think I finished off the pizza. Cheese. Oh, I got that roll. I can make a PB&J. Tomato. Donuts. Yeah, that's gotta go. I lost my phone. Not that one. Freaking camper is a disaster. Been battling flies. Alright. Is it recording even? I guess so. Beautiful night. No complaints. Minus the dark shop. If I wouldn't have messed with it, I kind of at least had it where I could do work in here. Now it's just ultra dim. I should probably find my phone before it's too late. Where did I put it? Can someone call me? Oh, that's a good place for it. Okay. So, okay, I'm going to shut this off for a second. Shut this off for a second.